Richard, what are the concerns here?
Well, actually, the concerns expressed are quite similar to those expressed by officials at the Department of Finance yesterday, who said that €1 in every €4 which is garnered in tax in this country is from large multinational corporations through corporate tax. Our corporate tax take increased by 53% in the first half of 2022, but that is seen as a vulnerability. Some of that money is not going to be reliable. We can't count on that every year due to the pressures on Ireland to adapt its corporate tax structure, or in the event that some of those companies, those 10 or so large multinational companies, might change their arrangements or leave Ireland altogether. IFAC says that Ireland needs to be concerned about this, that they need to adapt policies, that we need to move away from this structure because we cannot depend on this for the large scale going forward. They say this is a major economic vulnerability.
If you look at last year, almost or in fact more than 1/5 of exchequer tax receipts came from corporation tax. And the concern is that most of that has been paid by multinational companies, and actually it's a handful of multinational companies. And so if those companies were to start making less money, were to become less profitable, or if they decide to reorganize their tax affairs for some reason, we could end up short of a lot of money. We need to support the economy. People have had a big shock to their spending power. We also need to support the vulnerable households who are facing really big hardships as a result of this. So the government does need to do something about that. But on the other hand, if we put more money into the economy in an inflationary environment, that's just going to lead to what we call second round effects. It's just going to lead to higher inflation.
Sebastian Barnes there from the council, warning that effectively the government has a difficult job to do to balance between putting more money into the economy, helping people through the cost of living crisis, and actually speeding up or overinflating the economy. So that is a difficult balancing act for the government to perform. One other warning as well, which was voiced yesterday by the Department of Finance and again by the Irish Fiscal Advisory Council this morning, is of external risks to the Irish economy, the unforeseen risks like the impact of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the threat of potentially Russia withholding its gas exports to Europe is seen as a major threat, although the Fiscal Advisory Council says Ireland is better insulated than many other European economies from that particular threat.
OK, Richard, thank you very much for that.